What exactly does culture mean? To me, culture is a set of beliefs, practices, and values that a group of people share. The object that I have in front of me today represents a culture that I'm a part of and has shaped me to who I am. These are my cleats that I use here to play soccer at NDSU. They shape me into who I am, and they represent my player culture and how I play as a soccer player on the field, as well as many other attitudes and beliefs that I have in my daily life. I've played soccer since I was 4 years old, and I've learned a lot of lessons from this sport. I've played on a lot of different teams in different places, but I feel like the cultures that I've learned have been consistent through all these different teams. They have deep symbolic importance to me because they remind me of core values that I use in my everyday life. These core values can be shaped into 5 aspects, which are commitment, confidence, character, resilience, and belief. My cleats are my most important piece of equipment because they help me to be a good player, to have good touch on the ball, to pass, to shoot, and to score goals. My cleats have worn into the shape of my feet over time, and they're unique and very special to me. They help me as a player and also remind me of the beliefs that I said before, which are commitment, confidence, character, resilience, and belief. First of all, commitment is a big part because to be the best player that I can be, I need to be committed to making sacrifices, to put my sport first, and to do well at all times. I also translate commitment into my everyday life by trying to be a good friend, committing to promises, and committing to goals that I've set forward for myself. Another important aspect is confidence. I believe that confidence is very important as a soccer player because if you're not confident in your ability, you won't be able to translate your skills onto the field and be successful. I also translate confidence into everything that I do in my personal life, and I try to be confident in everything that I do. It's not always easy, but if I work at it and keep it in the back of my head, I can be confident in a lot of things. The next thing is character. Character is very important for team morale, and it helps develop trust and chemistry between your teammates. I think good character is being a good friend, being a good person, and trying to be the best person that you can be. When I think of having good character, I think of if my parents would be proud of me in all my actions that I'm doing. The next thing is resilience. I define resilience as overcoming hardships. Resilience is important as a player because whether I have a bad practice, a bad game, or I'm injured, I use resilience to get back up and keep pushing when it gets hard. An example of resilience in my personal life is me doing organic chemistry right now. It's a very hard course, but I try to work hard and get a good grade in it. The next thing is belief. I believe that belief encompasses all the 4 previous pieces that I've talked about before. Belief is important because I have to have belief in myself as a player to be able to go out and do what I need to do. I try to have belief in myself in all things that I do and try to put my best foot forward and trust in my ability and my belief to do the right thing. When I look at my cleats, they remind me of all the things that encompass my culture as a soccer player. Not only do myself as a soccer player believe in these culture pieces, but also it starts at everyone from my coaches to the athletic trainers. These 5 pieces that I have talked about are the 5 pillars that uphold my culture as a soccer player. When I think of my culture, I think of soccer players as a big family of people trying to do their best to be the best people they can be on and off the field, as well as trying to put a good name out for our sport amongst many other sports. I'll leave you with something that my coach always tells me. He says that when you die and go away, I believe that your accomplishments are not what people are going to remember you by, but what you did as a person and the memories of the things that you leave behind for other people. Thank you very much.